There is an area of the woman's mind that most men will never understand. Nor is it that it's invisible, but she herself daren't think about what goes on there. This is the area that Carl Jung described in his theories about the shadow. The shadow contains all human qualities that lie on the darker side of the road not taken. It is here that what she finds most alluring lives, and she is the one who is praying that you will never find it. We're not speaking about romance, fairy tales, and gentle talk. What is resonating with her shadow doesn't have the pleasant scent of roses either. That's an area where the masculine that leads is not an attractive proposition at all. It's an instinct. It's not the man she loves that she's looking for, but the man whose rationale falls silent for an instant. It's exactly this inner silence that gives life to what she's not admitting she desires. A calm domination, an active surrender, an occupying male presence without the necessity to use voice. And it's here that most men lose their way either. They attempt to please the social self of the woman, the polite, diplomatic, aware self, while her shadow seeks the opposite. The social self needs logical consistency. The shadow prefers contrasts. "I'd like a gentle man," says the social self. "I'd like the man that my friends don't understand, but my body does," says the shadow. And this is why they pray that you never wake up to what I'm about to show you. The man who grasps these urges, the man who is aware of the underlying game of the female psyche, simply ceases competing with other men. He no longer fights for attention. He no longer needs to impress. He no longer chases. The key to this game is kept alive by three secrets, the three unpleasant truths veiled by timid laughter, preaching speeches, and talk that says nothing while implying everything. These are ancient wheels and turn automatically, inscribed within the feminine unconscious before society codified a way to behave. Jung is right when he said that a woman is not interested in the man who satisfies her persona, but the one who wakes up her shadow. This is where her logic stops working. This is where her attraction begins. This is where analysis ends and emotions kick in. And if you stay with us until the end, you will see why it is that some women simply melt at the feet of men who appear to be making no effort at all, and why they prefer you to remain blinded. The man who uncovers these three methods simply becomes a danger to their emotional balance. He gets an advantage. He understands the game. He knows how to lead. And when a man knows how to lead, she will stop controlling. She will feel. She will react. She will follow. And that is precisely what they do not want you to figure out. You guys just watch our videos. Don't subscribe to the channel that has your loss in it. So just press the subscribe button and you'll keep getting videos like this. The first secret, the need for calm dominance, the masculine fantasy that leads. A woman doesn't follow words, plans, or kindness. A woman follows signs. The greatest sign a man can give a woman is calm dominance, the nonverbal posture of a man who doesn't fight for space but simply takes it up. Many men ruin themselves here. He believes he must please in order to be accepted. The truth is the opposite of what you're sending. When you shape your behavior to gain their approval, you shrink before them. Shrinking means she doesn't feel what turns on her deepest level fantasy, the feeling of being before a leader. Her desire does not stem from the perfection of your actions, but the strength of your energy. The most frequent failure is to act as if you need permission to be in existence. It is not verbalized, it is the emotionally tentative touch, the speech that is too thoroughly rationalized, the body position that waits for permission before moving. It changes her desire because the female body is instantly attuned to emotional submission. When you express extreme concern about being accepted, she senses vulnerability. When you strive for perfection, she senses insecurity. When you over-explain yourself, she senses lack of center. It is not your intent that kills desire. It is your inner positioning. A woman will respond to the man who doesn't ask for space but makes his own space, to the man who doesn't ask for guarantees but provide direction. There is no aggression in this direction. It's about stability. Research at the University of Texas has found that women feel dominant if you convey calm dominance in the way that you move your body, in the cadence of your voice, in ending a sentence without hurrying, without trembling, without justifying. Calm dominance is a position of emotional power rather than muscle power. It's the sense that a woman can align her sense of direction with yours without feeling that she's going to come undone. The point isn't to shower her with praise. It's to drop a line that feels like it came straight from your chest, not your mouth. Because beauty fades into background noise. She hears it all the time. Compliments that target her mind, her impact, or her mystery, those stick. They feel rare, valuable, unforgettable. They flip a switch inside her, making her think about you when she's alone, replaying your words like a song stuck in her head. And that's exactly where you want to be, inside her imagination. Say these 3 compliments with confidence. I love the way your mind works. You make me feel. There's something about you. Delivered right, they don't just flatter her, they haunt her in the best way possible. And if you do it correctly, don't be surprised if she's lying in bed that night, wide awake, fantasizing about the guy who saw her differently than everyone else. If these compliments opened your eyes to how attraction really works, don't keep this to yourself. Hit that like button, share it with a friend who needs to level up his game, and subscribe for more love psychology secrets most guys will never figure out. And tell me in the comments, which compliment are you bold enough to try? Most men give compliments hoping for approval. They say them fast, casually, almost apologetically. And the moment the words leave their mouth, the power's gone. Because real attraction isn't created by trying to impress, it's created by making her feel seen. Understand this. Women don't remember every man who calls them beautiful. They remember the man who made them feel different about themselves. The one who noticed something no one else bothered to look for. That's where influence begins. When you speak, your words should slow the moment down, not rush it. A powerful compliment doesn't beg for a reaction. It lands and lets silence do the work. Silence is where her mind starts filling in the gaps. That's where curiosity grows. And here's what most men miss. The goal isn't to make her like you instantly. The goal is to give her something to think about later. Something that quietly follows her home. Something that replays when she's alone with her thoughts. Because attraction doesn't explode in the moment. It echoes. It builds when she starts asking herself questions about you. Why did that feel different? Why do I keep thinking about what he said? That's the difference between being forgettable and being unforgettable.